Think being 37 with no children is younger than being 25 with two children.
Are young moms more mature than older child-free women? We all know that maturity doesn't necessarily come with age. So what helps a person develop maturity? It's not just responsibility. It's how well someone handles responsibility. That process, that journey of growth is what turns somebody into a mature, could even say a sophisticated, wise human being. Majority of you were raised by immature parents. Some parents had you when they're very young, some during their 30s, and some during their older age. While age has some correlation with maturity, it's not always the case. Your parents being younger or older do not make a difference in terms of whether you have a great childhood or you felt abused throughout your childhood. One thing that responsibility does, however, regardless of whether someone grows into that role to become proficient, that responsibility will still open up people's eyes in ways that when you don't have responsibility, you're not called to look at, even contemplate certain levels of awareness. What responsibility does is that puts an individual under tremendous pressure. The more there's a stake, the longer the project is, more important it is, and more it requires you to face the systemic oppression that we live in, more challenging that leadership position is. A superb CEO, an excellent leader, who's also child-free, can be much more mature compared to a parent, ever learn to assume responsibility and grow into the role of becoming the wise leader they were called to become. Roles as an executive leader or an accomplished entrepreneur or a parent, all these roles require the individual to face capitalism, patriarchy, and racism with more pressure and obstacles than ever before. There's no running away. That's why I recommend, if you want to become successful, if you want to mature, become the bad bitch, body a leader, entrepreneur mindset, two recommendations in terms of career trajectory. Number one, assume leadership where you are and grow exactly where you're planted. You excelling where you are is what develops you to become capable of more. Two, you need to have feedback. If you're an entrepreneur, obviously you have market feedback, you have performance feedback. Even if you're not working with a boss, you still have results feedback. Working with that data is very important. And of course, if you're in corporate, you're going to have people giving you the data, performance review, and other ways of measuring the quality of your work. A lot of parents don't become better parents because there's no measurable, quantifiable accountability. Challenges are what polishes you to shine. Growth requires friction and pressure.